Good Friday afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Beyond the Cloud. I'm your host, James Turner. This is my co-host, Ken Chandler, today. We're just really excited. It's warm outside. It's crazy outside.
Beautiful.
There's a lot of cars.
81 degrees.
81 degrees, pushing for 82.
We should be out getting a tan.
And we should be out getting a tan. I will be this weekend, I know that.
Where are you going?
I don't know.
You're gonna go
I'm just going to go out to the pool or something and get some color.
Well, it's that season, my man. We got to get a little, because I'm feeling a little pale. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know, they want to scout me, pale face.
Yeah.
Hey. So what's happening? What's new? What's exciting?
Well, of course, we've been jamming this week at Channel Partners with the show over there. The president did a big speech over there. We've had some keynote speaks. The big thing again for us is the effortless defense and the security, the cybersecurity, which is very, very important, especially for you.
Especially for me.
I know how. We're not going to talk about that.
But so my second show, right? And already you're giving me the business.
I can't help it.
You're really not a hoity guy.
You're funny. But as far as defense, our product, again in itself, is a standalone. I mean, we can offer that by itself for the business and make them secure. And the features of this defense platform is really just astronomical. Have you had any issues with security, like for your PC, or how do you handle that? Do you have Norton?
I spent money. I spent money is what I did.
Okay.
Because, when it comes to computers, I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed. My son's pretty good at it. I remember when I was living in L.A., and he was trying to teach me how to do this stuff, computer. Mm-hmm. Because I was still in the 19th century, not the 20th, but the 19th.
All right.
So he gets on, and then every time I'd get on his computer, I'd mess it up, and I didn't know how. Right. So now I've gotten a little better. Right. But then last year It crashed. Don't you love that word? Computers?
Crashed.
Oh,
right. How does it crash?
My computer crashed.
Into what?
But what? Into oblivion. But the real deal is that you don't realize. Yeah. Because this is like my first deal with computers, and it crashed, and I didn't realize how much it was going to cost. So when you told me last week about Effortless, I said, "Ooh, nice. Right. That'd be a good thing to get."
Yeah, I mean, we're more secure. We're about as secure as you can get. You can't. We're number one. We're at Switch, which is a level 4 data center.
You're speaking. You're
speaking beyond the cloud. Are we beyond the cloud for it? Yeah. So it's a very high level data center here in Las Vegas, and they handle government data. I think Intel is there, Google. I mean, all kinds of. Companies store their data there. I mean, it's military lockdown. It's the whole ball of wax. And with
you told me you were an FBI agent one time.
Yeah, but
But you retired?
Yeah, but I retired. Yeah. They call me 007. I mean.
I'm
James
006.
You're 006.
I never got the license to kill. I just get to look at the ladies. That's about it.
Hey.
Yeah.
Well, are you a lady killer then?
Lady killer.
Right.
You put me in a very weird position here, my man. I'm not into that yet. You notice I said yet. Yet. Right. No, I'm just loining.
Yeah, well, the cloud in itself, especially when it comes to this type of thing, is very important for security, as we know.
Do me a favor. Explain
the cloud. I knew that was coming.
Because this is a new phrase to me.
All right.
New phraseology.
Right.
Yeah, because...
And I don't know who adopted that phrase, the cloud, but it's something we've been actually using all along. I mean, it's something that's been around since the 50s, 60s.
Really? Boy, am I behind the times.
Yeah. Well, everything pretty much began with the Department of Defense. Yeah. Of course, we get everything. They get it first. It's used for military purposes first, even the Internet. And that whole history, if you look it up, began with the cloud. And essentially, it was one I'll get to the explanation of the cloud in a second, but it's something that it was shared at one time amongst the government and different organizations.
Only the government?
But
not
originally, yes, absolutely. But then different, such as like the county library. That's a cloud. How they use their systems. You go and do your books and things like that, and different organizations. Those are community clouds, kind of, in that sense. And
I love this.
So right,
I'm feeling so smart.
Right.
I'm learning.
You are smart. I know you're smart, but it sounds more complicated than it is. What the cloud generally means is the cloud is information or data that is stored anywhere at any time. In other words, there are still physical things involved. There are still servers, there are still switches, there are those things that are still involved in the cloud. It is on physical devices, but they're somewhere else. So like what we do is we provide businesses with a desktop with services and applications. So they don't have to have a computer at the desk. Okay? The company doesn't have to have an IT infrastructure. We provide that. They get on our cloud. We set them up and customize their desktops, okay, with their software and their applications. And this is how you can retrieve that or get onto that desktop from any device. You can get it on your phone, your tablet, a laptop. You can go anywhere, and if you have internet,
oh yeah,
it's universal access. If you have internet, anywhere you have internet, you can get on a device, go on to our cloud, right, which is just our system, and you can get your desktop right there, and just pull it up, and you'll have Office. You can have all those things at your fingertips on any one of those devices anywhere in the world.
Well, so is Effortless different because of that?
Exactly.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. Well, we're different because of that, but Effortless is differentless.
Well, that's good. Effortless is differentless.
Maybe not. I think we can start a trend with everything.
I hear a jingle there. Effortless is different.
Exactly.
I like it.
But that's what makes it effortless is that we just make it that simple. It's easy to do.
Good name.
It's not. It is a great name. But being that you can get that desktop, you can work from anywhere.
Nice.
Yeah, you can work from your home. You can work, and like I said, anywhere you have internet access, you can get on any device and sign on to our cloud and pull your desktop up. And we manage it all. We secure it all. What's different about Effortless with that is our services that we provide. We provide a number of services in such a way, including Effortless Defense. It's again a standalone service. Nobody else does this but us, and provides these different types of services. That begins with the infrastructure. So we carry your infrastructure for the business. We carry the platform. We build the platform. We customize it to your business needs. We whatever your business is. And then we incorporate that. We customize it. We design it to your business. Migrate the business over. And then all that information we store, we protect, and you have access to it whenever you need it at any time, anywhere.
So then there's no fear of losing it.
Exactly.
Like on a computer, sometimes
exactly
you lose your information, right?
Right.
So this is good for that.
This is great for that. We do what's called disaster recovery and geographical redundancy.
Whoa! Disaster! Whoa!
Disaster recovery,
I love
right?
This. Yeah.
Which we've never had. We don't, handle that. But if your business did, or if something happened, we use with Switch geographical redundancy, which allows us to keep that information in different places, so that if something happens somewhere, we've got it backed up always somewhere.
Wow, nice.
And protected.
What did you say? Which switch?
Switch data center.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's huge. Huge building, huge facilities.
And how long will it take to put all this together?
It all depends on the business, the size of the business, and the needs of the business.
I see.
So we structure that in such a way that we'll do that. However the business needs it, we'll do that in stages and phase. We have what's called a flight plan that we work out. So and do that for the business. And we'll talk more about that
Just
here
one
in
more
the future.
Before you change subject, how did it get the name Cloud?
I'll share that when we come back right from this word from Effortless. We'll
See
be
how
right
good
back.
that was?
That was excellent.
Experience the difference beyond the cloud. Your desktop, your mobility, and your security, 24/7 support. Take your business beyond the cloud. Work less, worry less, effortless.